good afternoon today. Pemmy Baker TV. I'm Garrett Make. I'm here with Matt Rosner, and today we got the divisional semifinal matchup between Plymouth Bobcats and your very own Hopkinton Hawks. And Matt, how do you think this game's going to go today?
Yeah, I mean, so Hopkinton and Plymouth have met a couple times in the past, not in the last 2 years, but my freshman sophomore year, we put it to them pretty good. Took away a home dub both times. But the last year, Hopkinton's changed their program around. They've been undefeated since the start of last season, actually. So, I mean, Plymouth's coming in hot, Hopkinton's coming in hot. It could be a good game. Yeah,
key players for both teams today. We got number 11 and number 6 from Hopkinton today. And for Plymouth Regional High School, we got number 28, Nolan Farina, and number 23, Connor McGowan. Also number 8 at the goal, Chris Patnode. 3 senior captains that should be playing like all-stars today, as they are. So should be a good time. And as the clock winds down, we'll be hearing the lineups for today. Should be a good one. Pemmy Baker TV.
Good evening and welcome to Laconia High School in the semifinal round of the NHIAA Boys Division III Lacrosse Tournament. The NHIAA and its member schools want to thank you for coming out to support your team this evening. High school sports are an extension of the classroom learning experience. The student athletes in front of you have worked all season in classrooms as well as at practice to be able to play here tonight. As we encourage them to demonstrate good sportsmanship, we would also like to ask that you, for our athletes, by showing respect for your team, the opposing team, the coaches, and the officials. Now let's meet the starting lineups. For the Plymouth Bobcats, number 5, Joshua Johnston. Number 8, Christopher Patnode. Number 16, Sawyer Wilcox. Number 18, Wesley Lambert. Number 19, Marcus Morrell. Number 21, Mackenzie Doyle. Number 22, Camden McDonald. Number 23, Connor McGowan. Number 28, Nolan Farina. And number 31, Stephen Shute. And now the lineup for the Hopkinton Hawks. Russo. Number 5, Kieran Byrne. Number 6, Colby Quiet. Number 9, Carter Quiet. Number 10, Jerry Donahue. Number 11, Corey Bro. Number 12, Carter Haley. Number 14, Nick Higginbottom. Number 19, Thayer Mohan. And number 20, Jake Tomlinson. Tonight's coaches are home team head coach Deacon Blue of Hopkinton High School and away head coach Glenn Mousoff of Plymouth Regional High School. The officials for tonight's game are Sean Riley, Pat Richard, Mike Kucher, and Robin Day. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in standing for our national anthem.
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Beautiful national anthem today here at Laconia Regional High School. Let's just talk about how the teams got here today. So Hopkinton had to beat out Co-Brown, and now playing here for the semifinal to advance to Bill Ball Stadium in Exeter, as well as Plymouth beat Trinity, and Laconia beat Conval, and Pelham beat Monadnock. In today's semifinal on the other side of the bracket, Laconia did beat Monadnock today, so they will be advancing to the final championship here. Matt, would you like to say anything before we go?
Yeah, so Laconia, you know, they have some history in the NHIAA finals here in Lacrosse. Every year they've been, they have not lost. So, I mean, with that history, you know, they're a competing team, especially with Plymouth. That's a great rivalry. So if we do take on this dub today, that's going to be a big game to prepare for. Yes,
it will be. And today it looks like Plymouth got a good crowd here today, as well as Hopkinton. We're right below the Hopkinton sideline pretty much. So on top of that, Plymouth had a little bit of a tailgate going on this afternoon right before the game, which was very welcoming. Would you like to talk about that, Matt?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, led by the one and only Will Lambert from Valley Run Property Services. You know, he's a great guy. He's got a son, Wesley Lambert, number 18 on the field, number 1 in our hearts. He is a great guy, and he always brings burgers and dogs to the game. He's just all-around community man, brings the whole team together, and
it's good touch.
Here we are.
Now we got to go touch, the goalie's touch, and we're going to be clapping gloves here, and we're going to get on our way. But yes, I would like to say a thank you to the chef on the grill, Drew Hodges. Gave me a burger and 2 dogs, which was very appreciated. But
one burger?
Yeah, just one. Just one burger.
All right.
But today, right now, it looks like we got Connor McGowan at the face here versus, I can't see, is that number 6?
I think it's number 6, Colby Quiet.
Yeah, which he's the player to watch here today on Hopkinton offense, so let's see how it goes. He's got more of a conservative stance going on.
Yeah, that's something to watch for. When you're high set like that, usually you can attack quick, just like Connor McGowan did.
Yeah, but then he's going to...
Colby Quiet beats him on the ground ball, and he's coming up against
the kid's really
Marcus
quick to
Morrell.
the touch here. It looks like he knows how to fight against some traffic, and
he gets it across midline. Now they're just looking for a touch.
And beautiful stadium here at Laconia High School.
It's pretty new, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fairly new. I believe 2014 was the first game we played on it.
Yeah, I agree.
So looks like number 6 here. What's his name again?
Colby Quiet.
Colby Quiet.
He's going to take the ball right around the
taking a look like a little bit of an ISO action here.
On Connor McGowan, he comes up, a nice split dodge, rolls back, takes a shot, deflected by Sawyer Wilcox, and the ball looks like it's going to roll out of bounds. Didn't keep it alive. Oh, great move by
they
number
got
24.
it back, and it looks like he's going to have a little bit of an opening here, but gets it back to Quiet. Quiet looking to shoot again.
Lefty.
A good stop by
Great
Chris
save by
Patton on the bounce shot. Kid's got impeccable form, but it looks like we're going to try to clear here, and it looks like they're locking off here. Going to try to get a little bit more trouble here for the Plymouth Bobcats to...
Oh, and the ball goes loose. Chris Patno's out of cage.
Oh, great save!
Great save
by Chris Patno. Looked like minor stick action by...
And there's a flag down on the opposite side of the field. We're going to hear what this is. But yet again, just a great recovery by Chris Patno. Bad pass by Josh Johnson, but they were able to recover. We're going to see what the play is.
Looks like we're going to have a penalty on Plymouth here. We're going to be man down.
30 seconds on Josh Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. That was for a goal, and he just put his body in there. I believe it is locked.
No, 30 seconds are never locked.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but
was that a 30? That was a 30? Okay.
That'll be out quick. I think it was probably just for a little maybe push from behind or something. But ball's in play, 30 seconds.
Definitely
they can burn
worth
that easily.
it. Definitely worth it. But Hopkinton, I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to get as much as they can get rolling right now, so they can catch us off guard with 30 seconds that they got.
History's shown Hopkinton likes to put on the goals early and hard. I mean,
ooh, a little bit of an error there from number 6, Quiet. Just dropped the ball. I mean, that could have been a score easily for him. See this guy right in the middle.
That's the problem. Last game
island.
against Trinity, Plymouth losing gaps and even 6-on-6, but right now they're man down. They can't be leaving cross crease wide open like that.
And we are back up, and we're going to see
Zach Ross
cross around midfield. And it's going to come back. It's going to come back Hopkinton, and this has been all Hopkinton, all 2 minutes of it so far.
Oh, deep pass down to the bottom right crease. A double comes over, but he avoids it. Oh, but loses the ball.
Ball down, and
looks like Tracy Cristiano's trying to
today it looks like it's coming up all. Oh, possible.
We got a call against Tracy. It's going to be Hopkinton ball at the end line, baseline, excuse me. But we're back to even 6-on-6, so let's see if Plymouth can get a stop.
Yeah, I mean, Hopkins got a very aggressive approach so far. I mean, offensively, they keep going right back at it and gotten every ground ball so far. Plymouth's defense playing very well, playing really proactive here against a very talented offense. So
wonderful defense by Wesley, Lambert, and
just trying to get in the ground ball here, and it looks like it's coming back up. Hopkinton, just a gnarly battle here, the first start of things.
Yeah, you know, it looks like right now we only have 2 kids that have played more than 2 years on varsity. So, you know, a couple of pregame jitters, you know, first couple of minutes, you know, they're getting settled into their game.
Yeah, I get that. And this number 6 kid, he loves the bounce shots right now. Every single shot he's taken has been a bounce. So on this turf, that's something to definitely look after.
And Zach Ross is, and now it works up to Cody Bannon, a freshman, is guarding. Freshman, their best offensive player.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's quick kid versus quick kid. Hopefully it doesn't get beat.
Looks like we're going to call inside. That's going to be a turnover for Hopkinton, and Blue's going to get the ball. It's a quick restart. Cody Bannon's racing down the field.
Cody Bannon is racing down the field, trying to find somebody so far, getting a touch, and he's getting almost double-teamed. I hope they don't know he's one of the youngest players on the team. Only right-handed, one of the youngest players on the team. Experience is going to be one of the biggest things here today.
Another thing right now is Nolan Freeman's a great player, but not much you can do with the sun in your eyes like that. So hopefully at the end of the first quarter, that will be gone, and the tree coverage will take over.
Looks like he might have taken off his visor for today's game. Might be just wearing his contacts. Yeah. For those that don't know, Nolan Farina does have chronic migraine, so he does have to wear, and he's gotten this legally accepted by the NHIAA as a missed shot from Connor McGowan. But is legally accepted by the NHIAA to wear a visor for all sports that he plays. So. Ball down. It's got Farina. Farina. Oh no.
But the Hopkins defense is a great recovery.
And ball back down, but it's going to come back up Hopkinton. And number 10, that kid that we've been looking for.
Let's see if we can get this turnover. Will that count?
Looks like Jerry Donahue, great bullet pass right across the midfield, which is one of the most athletic things I've seen thus far in this game.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. So, Hopkinton's going to get a touch, and Colby Quiet, he seems to be the man. I don't think the stick has left.
I don't think anybody else has shot other than Colby Quiet.
I don't think so. I mean, let's get a dodge right here on Josh Johnson.
Oh, good spin move by Quiet. Missed at bottom left. Another bounce shot today. The kid can find some space if he needs to. It doesn't matter if he's got 1 or 2 kids on him. And very good.
They're just not hitting the cage, I swear. If they get him on target, they're going in.
Yeah, they are going in. That's something that Plymouth defense is going to have to take care of.
Something Plymouth actually is not used to is playing on turf. So those bounces, they're a little bit different than on grass. Oh, great move, but...
Oh, and it was out, Didn't go in.
Hopkinton thought it was, but, you know, it doesn't happen always.
Good job by Chris Patno finding the clear guy. He's got Josh Johnson. He's going right over midfield. He's going to try to find a guy. He's got Nolan Farina.
Gets a touch.
He's going to quiet it down a little bit, try to rest his players and see how it goes. A little bit of substitution on the bottom.
Yeah, they've had a huge, long defensive possession, so it's good to get the middies back in, fresh legs. Settle the ball. Get a good look this time.
Yeah, just try to get it around. Just like hope for the best here.
Zach Ross passes it around the horn to Connor McGowan. Fumbles it, but he's got time. And it looks like he might try and work out a dodge. A great screen by Nolan Farina. Let's see if they can hit the roll. And they do. Now Nolan's got a short stick. That's a mismatch if I've ever seen one. Get space. Fine. Ooh. Great look in the middle, but Stephen Shu couldn't hold on to it. And the ball is still loose.
And it's going to come up. Zach Ross has it, and he finds a guy. Oh, my God. It's another miscatch.
Yeah, well, you know, this senior class, they weren't much of players their freshman year the last time Plymouth did go to the semifinals. So it really is a lot of pressure on all these guys. This is their first big game.
It is.
Facing elimination, second round.
It is.
You know, Plymouth's never been in the finals, so you might think a lot's on their shoulders because they're finally here. This could be their year.
Looks like we're going to try to get a lefty out here, Sawyer Wilcox. And he drops the ball, and he's going to pick it back up. Things quiet down a little bit, so let's see what the Plymouth offense can do here. Got Nolan Freeman going to do a little bit of dodge here. Going to try to bounce shot it in, but it's going to be stopped by the number 1 goalie.
It's a little deep.
Alex Russo.
And Hopkinton just has a very fluid clear. I mean, there's not much Plymouth can do right now.
They do. I mean,
the ball moves faster than your feet, so if you keep that ball moving,
it's a very into it game right now. I would say Hopkins got way more goals on net right now versus Plymouth.
You know, he loves that split dodge roll.
He loves the split roll, and then another spin after that. But I mean,
great pick by Josh Johnson.
Oh, nice little,
and a nice toe drag too. And he's getting double right now below the GLE. Let's see if we can find an open player. And he looks deep over the middle to Zach Ross.
And he's got Zach
Beautiful
Ross.
look.
Oh, and he trips up.
He's slow to get up, and Hopkinton's going to pick up the ball. And now he's throwing a flag. That's just unnecessary, Zach Ross. And so now you're in trouble.
The Hopkinton crowd is ecstatic right now as they hope to get a goal, and it's a missed shot. So it's going to be man down, Plymouth.
See, that's the one thing you want to prevent. If you're going to make a bad play, you don't want to make it any worse.
I totally agree.
Exactly
totally agree. And that's what happened. You know, he's frustrated that he tripped in the semifinal game, just trying to get a wide open pass, and happens to the best of us. Again, learn from our mistakes. What do they say? It's just like not a long memory. What's it called?
Yeah, short memory.
Short memory.
Flush it down the toilet.
Flush it down the toilet and start new.
Yeah, I told Connor McGowan earlier before the day, he's one of my best friends, so I gotta hype him up. And I was telling him, I was like, listen, you make mistakes, but it's a quick game. You gotta just release it. Don't think about it. Just move on. Just keep running. Keep the play going, or else the whole team's gonna get affected because he's a leader. And just like all this.
Exactly. And then we will be thinking about that as we take this time out. We'll be right back. And we are back, and Plymouth is going to be man down. We got Steven Shute taking a knee here, and we're going to talk to Matt about what Plymouth's man down package is, and how Hopkinton could probably take advantage or not take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. So what Plymouth has done in the past is they set up a nice 4-box or diamond, and then they have one safety player in the middle, and that's usually your automatic one slide. So the soft spots are the second pass. So you usually look for trying to get a nice 2-on-1.
And this is a good idea by Hopkinton, keeping everything moving, keeping everybody's head swiveling. So they're going to try to pass it down and get the other guy open because they're going to have to slide.
Yeah, we see this a lot where it draws the middle guy up, and then it leaves a wide open gap in the middle, or the low guy comes up off the crease, and then you have a wide open shot on the crease.
The only thing stopping this Hopkinton offense from shooting is that they're not getting their passes down, really.
Right now, 11 is on the crease, and there you find that middle pass, just like we talked about.
Yeah, just like we talked about, gets the guy open. That's the first goal of today. It's going to be number 9. It's going to be number 9, Carter Quiet.
It's Colby's little brother?
Yeah, it could be a little brother, older brother. I'm not sure.
Looks like older brother. But, yeah, great shot by Carter Quiet. That's the problem. You got to find the gaps in defense, and Plymouth really needs to tighten up and have ball head on a swivel, see ball, see goal, see man.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough situation for Plymouth. You can't really do much about that when you're man down, and they had a very good idea, keeping everybody moving, and one guy's going to eventually come up because Plymouth can't really do much to it. But we're back at the face. It looks like it's going to be the other Quiet brother versus Connor McGowan.
And Connor McGowan sweeps it, but
it looks like it's going to come back up Hopkinton. That's what I think. Yep.
One-hand scoop. Working him up the sideline, but it looks like he's going to get past Connor, and he gets in the touch to number 24, Paul Molnar. And he's working it around at Colby Quiet.
This kid's taking double teams like it's nothing. It's usually his number 1 job here. Looks like he's used to not having much help on the field.
Yeah.
Other than number 20.
Move.
And it's going to be another stop. Great stop by Chris Patnode. That was a shot by number 20, Jake Tomlinson.
Finds Wesley Lambert up the middle. Oh, but he doesn't hang on to it. So they're going to be coming
it's going to be a 1v1. Oh, great stop by Chris Patnode. Right off the stick.
And looks like Plymouth's going to get the ball. Great hustle by Pete Wingstead, number 6. He's a sophomore. He missed the first round against Trinity, but he's back in action, and looks like we're ready to go.
And looks like we're having a good clear thus far. And we got Sora Wilcox taking it across midfield. Hopefully trying to see Nolan Farina get open. We got the Defensive Player of the Year on Farina.
But he gets the ball loose, but Farina keeps it alive somehow. But now it's down again, and ball's up in the air. This is top 50-50
I mean, that's
still.
the second trip of the day for Plymouth. As you can see, this turf is definitely a different nature for them. What do you think about that, playing on grass versus turf?
Yeah, I mean,
too much friction, not enough? What is it?
On my opinion, I love turf. You move the ball quick. Bounce passes are much more
This kid is
accurate.
quick. This kid is quick, the Quiet kid.
Oh, yeah.
He's going all the way. He's going all the way.
Oh, great defense by Connor McGowan. And it looks like it's already starting to get chippy. There are bodies going everywhere. And there's going to be a call from the refs. Push from behind on blue. I'm assuming that was Connor McGowan. They were getting a little chippy between those two. And so Hopkinton's going to get the ball at the baseline.
It's going to be a very emotional game today. A lot of seniors could be the very last game, so,
Yeah, both sides of the ball, absolutely. It looks like Colby Quiet, number 6, is back in. He's been their guy all game.
He's been their guy. These kids are quick, too. I mean, one attribute that Hopkinton's got on these guys. Oh, it looks like it'll be Plymouth's ball.
Looks like they're pressing up a little bit in the crease, and it's going to be a turnover. Looks like 23, Connor McGowan, and number 4, Aiden Horn, are getting a little chippy with each other.
Ooh.
Great pass to Max Homer right on the dot.
That was a very well-executed play. It looks like they were just trying to get a sub on, and as soon as we got a sub on, it went right to Max Homer. Very good strategical play by, I would like to say, Glenn Mousoff.
Yeah, and so the ball's going to be working around the alley right now to Nolan Farina. And keep in mind, number 10 was DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year, and so that's going to be a tough matchup all day for Farina, but, I mean, nothing short of any talent he has.
Yeah, Farina is up for the challenge. I know that for sure. And just like that, he's getting tested. He's getting tested right now.
You know, Farina's one of the strongest mentally fitted guys I know. I know he can handle that. He doesn't give up when he goes down. So he's going to be in pursuit all game. And a great pickup by Cody Bannon running down the field. He's got some space. But Hopkinton has a great recovery. It looks like they're just going to get a touch.
One thing that's hurting Plymouth is that every time they come across midfield and hit it in the box, they give it right to Nolan Farina. I mean, maybe give it to the other side for a change. Put it on the other way. I mean, I don't know. The consistency is what Hopkinton's picking up on, and obviously that's got to change.
Yeah, I mean, these quick possessions also are hurting our middies. They're hurting the defenders. They're spending so much time working on the ball because the offense has just not been able to hold on to it. I mean, at least slow it down, get a good shot. We're down 1. We need to get a goal before the first quarter ends. And so Vance Acton right now, it looks like he's setting up a dodge.
He's
coming across the sweep.
Short stick.
Comes back around the screen, lefty rip, and it's high, but Steven Shute, great hustle back there behind X to get the ball. And so he's going to bring it up, and he might try and get a dodge on this pole. He's a big body. He can back rise down. That's a great person having your attack. But a little loose with the stick. It gets chopped out. And it looks like Hopkinton is fighting for that ground ball.
And it's going to go right to the Dutch player, Jerry Donahue. Is going to get it right to him. And he's going to get a fine clear. And now they're going to take it across midfield. And possible fast break here as Plymouth is substituting. Oh, ball down.
Oh, lost it, but Mac Doyle picks it up. And great check. Great check by number 5.
Oh.
Kieran Byrne. And number 6, Quiet, picks it up again. Man, this guy's all over the place.
He's all over the place. On top of that, he's got the speed to be all over the place, which is making him even harder to defend.
And so we're going to get a look with less than 20 seconds left here. Let's see. I mean, hopefully Plymouth can get a lock, but the fans are calling for a move, but I don't think they know what they're talking about. It looks like he knows what he's doing. Oh, bad shot.
I mean, way too soon of a bounce for that one. But they got five seconds left in the quarter.
Wrapping around the wing. Let's see if he's going to rip a shot. Oh, great shot.
And it's going to be a miss, bottom left. And at the end of 1, we got 1 score from was it Connor Quiet?
Carter Quiet.
Carter Quiet from Hopkinton. Hopkinton's up 1-0 versus Plymouth in the semifinal matchup. Next one goes Bill Ball Stadium to the finals. And we are back as Plymouth starts to get back on the field. A little recap from quarter 1. It's a tight game. It looks like Hopkinton's a little bit more faster pace as they are. They have been undefeated for 2 years. They've been here before. They're very comfortable, even though they might be a little bit younger of a team. But they are definitely getting the edge on Plymouth because they are in a very fast pace, very fast zone. They've been here before. They're comfortable where they are. Any comment on that, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, Hopkinton's doing a great job pushing the ball at Plymouth. Even on offense, Plymouth is just really unsettled. They're nervous. They're just not in their game. This is not the way Plymouth plays, and they need to settle down. Hopefully Mousoff, Coach Hand, and the other support staff talked to them at the break and said, hey, relax. It's 1-0. We're still in this. We're going to see what they can do second quarter.
And it might be a false start on
blue.
McGowan,
wow.
Yeah. So it's going to be number 20 again.
24.
24.
Paul Malner.
Malner.
Those Hopkinton names.
Hopkinton names getting to us right now. Definitely getting to us.
Too close to the border.
Getting to the mentality. Too close to the border.
Yeah. So looks like Cam McDonald's going to pick up number 9, Carter Quiet, the only goal of the day. And they're going to work it around the horn. 24, Paul back in possession and back to Carter. I mean, these two, they must like each other.
Yeah, it looks like they're switching up the positions between the Quiet brothers. Now Now they're trying to hide the other quiet kid to a different position, try to get him open, but it looks like we got Wesley Lambert on him, so that's going to be a pretty good lock.
Oh, Wesley Lambert fighting for the ball against Quiet, and that's great defense.
Great defense by Wesley Lambert.
And so Wesley's going to pick it up for a quick start. Quickly drops it, but gets it back. Josh Johnson's open crossfield. He hits Patnode. Patnode finds Ken McDonald in the middle. That's a good look. Let's see what they can do. Vance Acton, great call. He's giving the midi over. And they work it to Marcus Morel to get a touch. Great pass. That was a great defensive possession to open up the quarter. Hopefully that gives them some confidence on the offensive side. And let's see what they can do.
Yeah, so hopefully we can tie this game up here in this possession. Again, we got Jerry Donahue on Farina, one of the best matchups of tonight, as he deflects the pass. Farina has gone every pass, or I would say 3 out of every 4 passes he's passed.
Oh,
deflected.
Great swat by Steven Shute.
Didn't even realize it.
But looks like they're going to keep the ball in possession. And Paul, he's quick.
Oh, good swim.
Using his quickness, using his
good
speed.
Swim.
And he gets by Farina. And he
looks like he's going to be open right now.
Oh, wow.
Clean hit. Looked like he tripped.
Oh, the ball's loose right in front of the crease. It looks like somebody. I guess it's Quiet. He's selling the hardest. And so the Quiet brothers with a quick 1-2 punch.
Trying to kick that ball in there, looked like.
And so, hey, it's sorry to say, but I got to attribute it to the fault of Nolan Farina. He's forcing a little early on. I mean, this is his first big leadership role in a semifinal game of lacrosse. So he might be trying to do too much. You know, he thinks he has too much responsibility. I think he's got to quiet down.
He's got to wait for his chance to open up. I totally agree. I totally agree. He's got to wait for his chance to open up. I mean, it's just the flow of the game. Hopefully we get some of the other players like Marcus Morel. He's a good shooter.
Great shooter.
I mean, we'll just see what else can happen because he's got the best player in the state of New Hampshire on him right now.
It can be a little nerve-wracking. I totally understand that, but we're quarter in. We got to get our feet under us. And we got a little bit of a tease here. We got Connor Nolan will be here at halftime report. Keene State phenomenon right now. Wow.
Score another one.
Right off the face-off. And that's also another Quiet goal from Colby Quiet, the sophomore. And
only the Quiet brothers right now.
Yeah, everyone else is pretty quiet, but the Quiet brothers are just racking them up right now. That's 3 goals, 2 for Colby, and right off the face-off, you know, the defense has to recognize the break, and if no one's going to pick up the ball, he's going to get a 1-1 on the goalie and score every time. That's
going to be a very long quarter if Plymouth does not change their momentum here. We got to have a little bit of a mood swing, see if anything happens, but right now it is all Quiet brothers.
And usually Plymouth has a guy in the back and a guy in the front on the faceoff, but it looks like they're a little more conservative because they're picking up on the faceoff wins. And so they're going to get Sawyer Wilcox, but Quiet still picks it up.
Oh, no. Let's not see this again.
Oh, great save by Chris Patnode. Oh,
back clear,
pass over the middle. Oh, ooh, great hit by Connor McGowan. It's clean. Play's going. Oh, it looks like they're going for heads now. See, this is when it gets chippy.
Yeah,
one good hit, and now everyone wants a piece of it. Yeah, great job by Nolan Farina settling down.
Trying to quiet it down.
Let everyone catch the breath.
Maybe get, I mean, they're playing pretty tight man, pretty aggressive man.
And great cut by Marcus Morel, but just like we talked about, don't want to force anything. So that's a great job holding on to it. Zach Ross gets a dodge, little hesitation. And great shot, just a little wide. And so Shute's going to start with the ball. And he's going to work it up to Farina, and let's see what Farina can do. Looks like he's looking for that cut in the crease, but he knows what's happened the last few times. So smart, looking for a little more space.
Just trying to see if anybody's going to get open right now, but it looks like he's going to try to swing it around, see if he can get a spot open, maybe possibly a screen, maybe not. And
great check by Donahue, but he scoops it up. Great job, Farina, keeping his eye on the ball. He's coming in full speed. Great split dodge. He's getting locked down today. But refs are going to call maybe a little unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, possible slash on Jerry Donahue. I mean, the kid is doing a great job out there, and it's giving Farina fits right now, which we haven't seen that much before.
Nope.
But
yeah, he's been handling the defenses pretty well all year, you could say. I mean, the kid is racking up goals, 7 in one game. I mean, yeah, it's first real challenge of the year, I'd say, from what I've seen. And, you know, he's figuring it out.
Oh, nice check. Ball down.
Good recovery by Steven Shute. Worked the ball. That's Pete Wingstead. Like I said, nerves.
Trying to get a ground ball here, yeah.
Nerves. And Zach Ross going to get a dodge. Great matchup with a shorty. Oh, draws the double. DeMarcus Morrell. Great spin. Just can't hold on to it. It looks like number 7, Josh Sawitsky, is picking up for the clear. And Josh Johnson's left his man, and he's wide open, but great pick. Great pick.
Good for Josh. You saw that coming up.
Wesley Lambert over the middle. Can't hold on to it.
Now it's going to
We
be
had a man wide open on the crease. Colby, that's his hat trick. That's 3 in early second quarter, and that's tough.
Yeah, that's a tough one for the Plymouth Bobcats. All right, down 4-0 with only 7:45 remaining in the second quarter. Looks like they're going to be getting together here right now. Possible timeout, and it looks like it'll be timeout on the Bobcats. We'll be right back. Hopkinton up 4-0. All right, right back after the halftime. It looks like we're going to be coming right back after Colby Quiet's goal. And, yep, Hopkins up 4-0 with 7:45 left in the second quarter. Looks like a miscommunication here with the ref. Possibly something with the crowd.
Oh, there's an air horn, of course.
Of course there's an air horn.
That's a vital mistake. You cannot make those.
Violation by Plymouth crowd here, trying to get a little bit too rowdy here in the Station Pride area. We are known for that.
We like to get rowdy.
Love to get rowdy. It's great at times, but maybe not in the sport of lacrosse.
Yeah, no, the NHIAA has been cracking down on fan involvement. You know, no signs that have any derogatory meanings. Obviously, that's a given.
Nothing directed towards
bells,
players.
No players, no horns, nothing.
And this is going to come back up. The other Quiet brother. These
Josh
kids
Johnson
both have
giving him
speed.
the heads. Wow, that was awkward.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Josh Johnson, he's chopping away. I mean, just like Garrett said, the Quiet brothers are really taking over this Hopkinton team. I don't
It really
know
is.
what they do.
If Hopkinton wins this game, they can thank the Quiet brothers because they're the only ones that have scores on the board and they're the only ones that are doing something. And
wow,
another goal by
just as you said it.
another goal by Colby Quiet. That's his 4th of the day. One from his brother.
Correction. It was number 20, Jake Tomlinson.
Okay, never mind.
But I mean, who could tell? Six
could tell?
streaking everywhere, right?
Yeah, very good point.
But yeah, no, it's a quick 5-0 with, I mean, 1-0 the first quarter. I don't know what happened. I mean, the defense is just soft. I don't know if it's soft, they're just not ready. But Hopkinton is drilling them off faceoffs.
I don't know about anybody else in the stadium, but a lot of other than Hopkinton, a lot of people are looking at a Laconia Plymouth matchup because that seems like it'd be it's a rivalry. It's been around since the 80s.
Trip on the play.
Trip on Hopkinton. It's going to be Connor McGowan's ball, and he's got the whistle, and he's going to start it up. Nothing too fast, nothing too aggressive. Got a hit, possible.
He's going right into the middle. Good pass to Steven Shute.
Hey,
great
that's
buck.
a score. First one for Plymouth today. Steven Shute. Great dish from Connor McGowan. Got 4 guys on. Finally got the ball off, and Plymouth is on the board. 1, and your Hopkinton Hawks 5. I mean, just like that, morale has changed, and Plymouth might be getting juiced up right now as we speak.
Yeah, hopefully we can use this momentum to put a couple more in, let bag a couple before halftime.
Yeah, that's that's something very very exciting for Plymouth. I mean, they have their heads down 5-0, but looking at 4 goals, not looking too impossible anymore.
Nope. Yeah, that was a absolutely great recovery by Connor McGowan. He was getting double team, triple team, quadruple team, but he got the ball off, and Steven Shute was sitting on the crease. Just a quick stick, catch and release, right at the goalie's face.
I mean, that could be the thing that Plymouth needed, just catching a...
great forward win by Connor McGowan.
I couldn't get it up.
Oh, he still got it. Let's see if he can run the same exact play. And smart move coming out. Let's see if they can save it. Good pickup by Josh.
Good pickup by Josh Johnson there. Kept this possession alive, kept the momentum alive. Maybe caught Hopkinton sleeping a little bit on them, thinking that they already won the game. That's a lot of that happens when you're up 5-0. But let's see if momentum can change a little bit here.
Yeah, looks like Connor McGowan's gonna get a dodge, maybe a screen from Marcus Morrell, nice roll. But he gets poked out. Good scoop by Nolan Farina. Great shot, but just wide. But it looks like Sawyer Wilcox is going to get the recovery, and we're going to get the ball back.
And that's exactly what they needed. If you look back at that play, Farina finally got a screen on number 10. It's going to be ball down here. Hold on. Hold on, now we're fighting each other for it here. It's going to come up, number 10, Jerry Donahue.
A deep pass. Absolute dart.
Out here looking like Tom Brady amongst the boys.
Yeah, Plymouth needs to recover just like this. Someone's coming down the crease. Looks like Kobe Quiet. Carter Quiet gets the ball, however.
And possible.
They're going to settle it down, get their offense set up, and hopefully Plymouth can do the same. Get their defense ready for this dodge, hopefully. I mean,
calling out. It looks like Quiet is calling out a call right now. Looks like an ISO, trying to see if the wings are going to crawl up from his dodge. He's got 2 guys on him right now, and one dishes down, just like I was saying. He was waiting for somebody.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, Coach Mousoff, Coach Hand, they work on setting the double. They have a call that sends a double in. Double's usually the best player who's dodging, and hopefully you get a turnover. But, I mean, as Quiet's shown, he's quick. He finds the guy coming up from X. He hits him on the crease, just a quick turn and shoot. And, you know, that's a tough shot for anybody, no matter best player in the state or not.
Yeah, that's a tough time. And so it looks like we're going to be having a little bit of a different look at things here. We got Pete Wingstead at faceoff. See how that works out. Possible.
Yeah, they're going to call a hold on Pete Wingstead, so it's going to be a turnover to Hopkinton. And Kobe Quiet really wants the ball. I mean, jeez.
I mean, that's already, he's got 2 assists, 3 goals, and he wants 1 more goal. It looks like maybe another assist. Wow, that was just very good. That was very good.
Just moving it.
Off back and forth passing from Hopkinton. They want this, and it's very fast-paced, where Plymouth isn't really ready for it.
No, I mean, that's the problem. When you have a nice schedule all season, but then it comes to playoffs, and they turn up the heat, they're better teams, and we haven't seen them all season like Hopkinton, like 2 years later, still haven't seen them.
There's a reason. There's a reason why these people are undefeated, and it's not because they didn't earn it.
No, we're seeing it today.
And we are definitely seeing it today.
Great defense, great transition, great offense. They have a full set, and they're young too. I mean, I can see years to come that.
Yeah, they might have a 4-peat at this rate right now.
Yeah, but hopefully Plymouth can get a hold of what's going on and put the brakes on.
Yeah, possibly. And
good job, Wesley Lambert, to stay in front of the best player, but he just pockets it off stick hip. That's the hardest shot for a goalie to save. I mean, Wesley Lambert did all he could, maybe a last-minute lift, but I mean that's just tough. He is a great player.
And it's a tough time as Colby Quiet scores his 4th. It's a tough time for Plymouth to crawl back from this one. It's 7-1, but, you know, this is the game of lacrosse. Anything can happen. But going into halftime, they're going to need to make some drastic changes if they want their season to stay alive. Anything on that, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, just like that, it's back to 6. And if I can recall my freshman year, we were down Hollis Brookline. No, excuse me, we were tied 4-4, and then at the end of the 3rd quarter, it was 10-4. And you do not want to be down by that many goals heading into the 4th quarter. Never mind being down more. And right now, Hopkins is on pace to put up a few more goals at the end of this quarter, and you don't want to go into half down 7, down 8 goals.
With another fast break here. Not trying to rush things, though, which is very wise of him, assisting the only goal of today.
And great recognized
shot. Too much of a bounce as he bounces it too early, but.
Yeah, but that was a good look. He recognized the miscommunication on the switch, and he goes to the hole. He just got to get that shot a little bit deeper towards the net. And so Farina's going to pass it up to McGowan, and he's got a short stick on him. I wouldn't think it's a bad time for a dodge, and he puts it in his right hand.
That's right for the sophomore that's scored 4 goals on us. So let's see what happens.
A rip by the corner. Ooh, Nolan Farina. He gets picked off by the goalie, number 1, Alex Russo. And he's going to find Donahue again.
It looks like a chest shot there, but Donahue's going to find a strike somewhere as number 4 comes open from the, maybe not.
And 20, Jake Tomlinson takes the hit from Wesley Lambert and puts the goal up. Chris can't find it, but he does. He clamps it, and he's looking deep for the clear, finds Max Homer. And Max Homer's got space, but he's got 3 guys trailing him. Let's see if he can get a touch in time. Great job avoiding the hit. Get a touch, Max. Beautiful, beautiful play. Way to hold off your man with your off-stick hand and reset the clock. And here in public school Division III, we don't have a shot clock, so you can take as long as you need.
And it's a great stop. Looks like it hit the cleat of the goalie there.
I mean, I don't know about you, but Plymouth is looking slow. They don't
Looking like they don't want it. That's what I would
They
like
don't
to
have
see.
the first step. They don't have like the jitteriness that they usually have. Quick dodges, quick passes. I really think it's nerves. I mean, it should be over by now, but it hasn't changed yet.
It really hasn't. We're looking for a momentum change, and it hasn't. It's been all Hopkinton this whole game. And it's tough to watch right now because we were looking for a very good game, and it's not looking to be that way.
And see, just like this, miscommunication's wide open. Guy scored the first goal of the game. You can't leave him open like that. It's 6 yards out.
Looks like it's coming up. And we can't even get it clear right now as it's coming right back up to Cross.
Oh, bad shot by 24, but
Not Cross. Quiet. Is that Quiet?
that's Molnar.
No,
Molnar.
Malner.
Those names, man.
His names. Quiet and Malner.
Yeah, but what I mean, I don't know about you, Garrett, but I'd say right now what's killing us, absolutely killing us, is our transition. We've had so many turnovers.
I would say
We can't even get to the
transition,
40-yard line.
ground balls.
True.
I mean, all the above, really. Just trying to get something going on offense. I mean, the only way we've gotten a score was because of a fast break, and even then, I mean, that's really just kind of off luck and pressure and of the defense. And
I mean, just from my observations, it looks like Colby Quiet is running this team. I mean, what is
calling
he?
shots.
He can't be any more than 16, 17 years old. And
can't be. This kid doesn't even have his driver's license yet, and he's,
yeah,
he's
even
calling
his mom
shots.
drove him to the game. I mean, come on. But he finds number 20 again, Molnar. But great move by Josh Johnson. Can't hold on to it. Does the same thing again. That's where the hockey comes into play. And he just got absolutely sandwiched there. That's the
they
flag.
got the call. Got sandwiched there. He's going to take the hit, and he's feeling it. Josh Johnson is feeling this one.
He knows he's nice with his stick. He just got to use it more. But, yeah, NHIAA, the last few years have been keying on headshots. We talked about that last game with Trinity. But head-to-head contact, stick-to-head slashes, those are becoming locked-in penalties. And good for Plymouth. Looks like number 6, Colby Quiet, was the one called. So he'll be taking a knee locked in for, I think, 2 minutes. And so that's good for Plymouth defense. They'll have Hopkinton's best weapon so far out of the game. And let's see if they can collapse what they've been doing.
And, good call by the referees. Young team, obviously, but let's see what they can make here. Just help out from the mistakes. Going to try to do what's it called? Dish?
Draw and dish?
Draw and dish?
Draw and dish, yeah. Yeah, Plymouth, looks like Connor McGowan's a worm burner right across the turf, but misses wide. That's a good look, you know. The top guy, we call that 7, where number 23, Connor McGowan, is standing. Usually on a man-up situation in this set, has a lot of space on a quick skip pass. So let's see if we can get some more shots from Connor. Just like that, like I said, a lot of space, just wide. He's got to get that on goal, and we'll have an easy goal, and it's locked in, so just keep packing him on.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Maybe even give it to Farina, but, I mean, even that matchup is too deathly. And trying to get a bounce here. Can't get anything going here for the Plymouth Bobcats. Farina's chasing for something, got nothing with it. And it's going to be Plymouth's possession here. Timeout, Hopkinton. 30 seconds left, and the score is 7 Hopkinton, 1 Plymouth. And we're back as both teams come back on the field. A little bit of recap here as there's 30 seconds winding down. We still got Quiet in the penalty box here, and trying to see something happen for the Plymouth offense, but it's a tough time here. As we're going to start off Hopkinton. Looks like we have Donahue open, but no, never mind. We got shoot on him, but now that brings out the other guy open. So
yeah, something to look for right now. Number 12, Carter Haley on the opposite side with the long stick. He's probably going to look for the pass for that quick offside unless number 24, who's a fast guy, number 24, Paul Menard, might just take it up the sideline. But yeah, an interesting rule about lacrosse is at the end of each quarter, the ball can stick with the team and there's no face-off the next quarter if the penalty's locked in. And it is right now, but a great play by Connor McGowan.
Great play by Connor McGowan. It's going to be Plymouth's ball. It's going to be Plymouth's ball as Farina starts with it.
And so I think Plymouth is going to be looking to use that rule, the locked-in rule, where they get the ball back. And right now, unless Nolan Farina is looking cross-course to Marcus Morel, and they're working it around the horn right now with 10 seconds left. Oh, right on the head. They're not going to call that. I don't know why. And Connor McGowan loses the ball. A hit from behind as well. This is getting chippy, man. So 5.9 seconds left. Nolan Fainter with a rip.
And it's going to be stopped by number 1, Russo, the goalie.
And the penalties released, and they're going to halftime.
And that is it after the half. It's going to be Hopkinton 7, Plymouth 1. And hopefully we get a halftime interview with Keene State phenomenon, Connor Nolan, PRHS alumni. We'll see how that goes as both teams go to their huddles. But we'll be right back after half. We are back at the face here as it almost came up Plymouth, but it's going to come back up Hopkinton. And let's try to see something different here for the half, but looks like
great check by Josh Johnson. But yeah, what are you thinking for this half? What do you think they need to do better?
I think Plymouth needs to up the ante a little bit, offense and defensively, mainly defensively, as you can see, 7-1 here. But on top of that, sorry, I did run up the stairs to get here. So give me a minute to catch my breath here. But let's just time of possession as well. I mean, Hopkinton has gotten way more time of possession offensively than Plymouth, and that's really the biggest up they got on them. But it's going to come back as Donahue shoots a strike right to another one of his players, but it doesn't even come up them as Plymouth's got the ball. Now it's on the ground. Another ball fight. It's going to come back up Hopkinton here, and I got to talk to Colby Quiet for a little bit. The kid literally is 16 years old and leading this team.
Just got his license, huh?
That's what it sounded like.
He said.
Sounded like the kid just got his license, and which is interesting. You know, we got young leaders on the other team, and we got old veterans on Plymouth, and it's interesting to see how that all works out. You know, maybe it doesn't have to be age; it has to be skill set. As we got another bounce shot in here by number 20, Jake Thompson.
Yeah, you don't want to, you know, Jake Thompson, he's a strong player. You don't want to let him work you like that, because if you get a man backed in behind you like this, and then you feel for them, whichever side you're on, they're going to go the other way. I mean,
yeah, I totally agree. And, I mean, just like that, prime example. But, you know, Plymouth's got to have some drastic changes here to even be considered an opponent in this game. Sad to say, but it is the truth. Just hoping something can change here drastically. As you can see, already a minute and a half into the third quarter, they already have a score as they pick up the next face-off. Hopkinton got some young players out there as well. We got freshman Cody Bannon locking on a couple of different kids here. We got number 7. Joe.
That's Joe Sawitsky.
Sawitsky's on the field.
He's made a couple plays here and there, but I
haven't even heard of him.
Yeah. Until now.
Yeah, until now. Yeah, this kid's made a couple plays.
I mean,
oh, you're talking about Bannon.
No.
Oh.
Sawitsky.
Yeah,
but
Monica
right now,
Sawitsky,
yeah. But yeah, right now Plymouth is just getting beat on quick passes. Hopkins is doing a great job at finding the 2-on-1, finding the open man, because Plymouth's either over-rotating or they're just not keeping track of their man. And so right now, Plymouth's biggest adjustment is lock down on defense, see man, see ball, and just stop the scoring. It needs to end so Plymouth can get back on the board. And so a quick turnover, like we've seen so many times this game, on the clear, and number 11, Corey Bro, is bringing it up the field.
Looks like they got kind of their other players being a little bit more involved right now. As I mean, you don't hear anything of the Quiet Brothers, which, I mean, that's what we should be hearing. We should be hearing nothing of the Quiet Brothers, just for no reason at all.
Just quiet.
Just because it's quiet. But anyway, yeah, I also got to talk with Colby a little bit about Colby Quiet about how he actually used Pemmy Baker TV to scout us, which I don't know if that's a plus or a minus right now.
But views.
Yeah, he did. I mean, but he was talking about how we do a very good job. So I don't know.
Everybody loves
I guess we're playing for the enemy right now. I don't know. But that was also very good to hear that we are used wide throughout the state, not the country yet. But
great country.
Give us a minute. Give us a minute. We'll be countrywide.
Yeah, you wait.
Countrywide progress.
Great snag by Nolan Farina. I mean, we got clock running down. Hopefully, he can get across the field before it runs out.
He's got to dodge like 4 or 5 players at a time here. Ball
He's taking
down.
hits, but
And the poor kid.
Colby with the one-hand scoop finds.
Oh, my God.
Oh, great check by Wesley Lambert. Good recovery. Clean play. And now they're going to call the push. I mean, I don't know about you, but they're letting a lot of stuff go on the Hopkinton side of defense, but as soon as Plymouth puts a hit, whistle blows.
That could be just our biased opinion.
And it probably is, but
And another shot there.
Colby with his fifth.
Colby quiet with the 5th one. 2 assists.
He's trying to quiet the crowd right now.
He is. He's trying to silence Plymouth, and that's exactly what he's doing. Whereas we're looking in awe right now as the Hopkinton leads 9-1 with 8:18 remaining on the clock. 8:18, also a very
Great play.
very good number here as it's on Laconia's field.
Shout out Plymouth football.
Shout out Plymouth football,
Coach Sanborn.
back-to-back state championships. But we are playing lacrosse, so that will be our main focus for today as we are back on the face-off.
Who's that? Connor? Oh, that's Pete Winks. Connor McGowan. Connor McGowan back at the face-off.
Connor McGowan back at the
Oh, I
face-off.
lied. It is Pete Wingstead.
Oh, Pete
And
Wingstead.
a great use of his body, but man, if you've noticed right now, Plymouth Wings are just watching.
They're
while
literally watching
Pete's
for the
getting
ball.
absolutely hammered.
And
And
not in a
he is
good way.
holding his own. He is holding his own. And
As
great
comes
scoop
up-
by Sawyer Wilcox.
Comes up Sawyer Wilcox.
Gets the touch. Great play. Holds off the defense. And that's an
tried to dish him
absolutely
off.
beautiful face-off by
That's the
Plymouth Bobcats.
effort we're trying to look at here for Plymouth as they're going to be switching legs a little bit here. I get Max Homer on from the substitution. But that's the thing that we're looking here for Plymouth is just a little bit faster pace ball. I mean, when you're down 8 points, what more can you do other than put more effort in?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I got so much faith in that kid, Nolan Farina, and I really believe he needs to start taking over, and he's doing that, taking shots. But
Taking
I know we
shots,
can get him on
good
cage.
possession
You just got to
times.
dial it in, just keep shooting. Don't be discouraged by your mistakes.
Exactly. You got to
case.
keep moving on. And with 7:20 remaining as the clock's winding down here, let's see what they can do. See if we can get some scores going on. Keep this a little bit closer of a game.
Yeah, if this happens to be in the worst case scenario, the last game of these guys' season, you don't want to strike out swinging. You want to put all the effort in, get as many goals, play to the last second. Great man once said my freshman year, no matter how bad the
Great
game's going,
stop by that
play
Russo
to the
kid.
last second.
Farina can't get a shot on him. He's tried low, and he knows he can't get high on him. He's got to try to get off stick on him. Looks like deflected pass by
From Bannon.
Yeah, from Bannon. But
Yeah, I mean, that's what Hopkinton, I mean, if it's going to be one way or the other, they are killing the clearing game. Absolutely uneven. I don't think they've really given up maybe 2 or 3 this game.
I agree.
Depth, that's the difference.
Just looking at the sideline, it looks like Hopkins got some players on there, and can compare to Plymouth. Just maybe a couple more, a half dozen, if so. But, I mean, that makes all the difference with depth as we got some play going on right now.
Yeah, Ken McDonald scoops up the ground ball. Looks across field, finds Josh Johnson. He's got space. But
nobody really open other than
no.
Sawyer Wilcox, kind of, not really.
Chris Patton's got to watch that sneak on the left side. And he finds Ken McDonald again. Keep in mind, the clock is running. They do need to get the ball over.
They do need to haul that up.
And they don't hear that clock. So it's a violation, turnover. And Hopkinton is going to get the ball right at the 30-yard line about. And, they're fast-paced right when the whistle blows. Look at this. He's going at him. He wants Josh Johnson. He wants his number. He's got 5. He wants 6. And that's the mentality Plymouth needs to have. Oh, missed the scoop.
And it's going to
Cody Bannon comes up with a great scoop. Weaving in and out. Great quick hit. He's got a future in lacrosse.
He does. I mean, he's got some wheels. He can pass the ball, but I mean, it's going to need more than that if you want to get past semifinals here in today's matchup, at least. And we got back up to Bannon. See what he can make with it. Be surprised if he maybe a little bit dodge, maybe not. I don't know. He's
Yeah,
gonna dish it off.
Excuse me, sorry, Garrett.
Sorry, my bad.
Plymouth, they love to run screens over the middle, along the sides, and that looks like they were looking to do. But Marcus Moe drops the ball. Looks like they're coming all the way, and they do not drop their passes.
Really
They
don't.
just-
Perfect
drop the
example
ball at
right
all.
there.
Still haven't gotten a touch yet. I don't know if they recognize that.
Yeah, it's gonna
Oh,
be
great pick by Josh
interception.
Johnson. It looks like Plymouth's getting their first unsettled situation of the half. But slows it down by great recovery by Hopkinton. You know, they got 6 guys in, but only 3 guys are on offense. That's the hustle we're lacking.
Either, yeah.
That's the hustle we're
Our
lacking.
guys are the last man on field as right now Pete Winkstick gets subbed in by Cody Bannon and or vice versa.
It's a little late hit by Colby. Looks like him and Connor are having some fun.
Yeah, I mean, the way he was talking about it, he sounded pretty humble. I mean, the kid wasn't like, he was like, "Are you from Plymouth?" And I said, "Yeah, I do the Penny Baker TV." He
Said, "Oh, I watched that a lot."
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, that's how I scouted for you guys." And he said, "I scouted." So, you know, wow, that was a great stop.
Great save. That was a good shot by Morel, but even better save.
Deflected pass here. Morel can get to him. Let's see what can happen. And right across the field.
Bounces into number 7, Sawitsky's stick. Wow, he's back.
Sawitsky is up.
Oh, he's running. Gets a split dodge on Petey, but he gets blown up by Connor McGowan.
And it's going to come right back to Quiet. Quiet. Who other than the man himself? Oh, great.
Just tearing apart Sawyer Wilcox. But
he's not getting that bounce shot up that well as you would think. I mean,
I think, you know, maybe he needs to loosen his strings, but his release point is very late right now, and he's bouncing them really short, which is what's causing those high bounces over the goal.
I agree. And we're coming back from X here as we got Wesley Lambert.
Oh, bad pass over the middle, and if that rolls out of bounds, it's going to be Plymouth ball. It's not
going to.
But a great hustle by Carter Quiet. And, yeah, I mean, that right there, that's a perfect example. The hustle is just completely in favor of Hopkinton right now.
Yeah, I know. If you had some stress on Carter Quiet, maybe it would have been a different story. Maybe he would have missed the pass like this right here.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
They don't like the yelling. I mean, that's one thing about Connor McGowan. He's got energy. He just has to use it. And right now he's using it. He's getting into their heads. You can see that, a couple stick slaps here and there. I mean, if they started this from the beginning, it could be a totally different game. Yeah, I completely agree here as we're losing. Plymouth is down 8 points right now with 2:45 remaining in the third quarter. I mean, good defense, good double, but he gets by it.
By him.
Wow.
Nice counter shot by Sawitsky.
Absolute tuck, right? Sawitsky top right. I mean, as a goalie, right-handed, there's nothing you can do about that from the bounce.
It's a tough one, and as the game starts to continue, it looks to be less and less likely that there will be a Plymouth-Laconia championship matchup here, but it might be in favor of Hopkinton here. Sawitsky's score does put them up 9 points, and now we're back at the face. So see, I mean, you can kind of see in the Plymouth sides, you know, heads kind of down, moping around a little bit. Or I feel like they might have lost the game. But
hey, it's a game of runs. It's absolutely a game of runs. I mean, it might seem out of reach, it might seem ridiculous, but I mean, I've seen people come down from worse.
I mean, could it be possible that Farina doesn't even get a score in his last high school game? I don't know.
Hopefully not. I mean, that would be probably the worst circumstances for that kid. He is such a great player.
As he does have the school scoring record that he set as a junior, which I don't really remember, but I mean, I know he does have it. But
it was quiet. Those goals were quiet.
Those goals were quiet. All right, let's see what Plymouth can do here. Trying to get something rolling.
Haven't seen much action from Morel all night.
He's got a couple shots on net. Good dish here.
Oh.
Ooh,
great look by Connor McGowan, but Ross just couldn't hold on to it. And the ball's going to come loose, and a great stick check by Ross. Good recovery. Max Homer's getting absolutely mobbed by Hopkinton defense.
We're trying to come up, but it's going to come up. Of course, Quiet is going to come up with it.
Paul Molnar.
Oh, wait, Paul Molnar.
Yeah. But, yeah, he's a workhorse. I tell you
what. That kid, he's starting to look a little bit like
great check. See, Nolan Freedom, man, that is the heart I'm talking about. He just doesn't give up. He doesn't care if this is the last game of his season. He's going to put it all on the floor.
Good job.
Great forced turnover. And so now Plymouth's going to get the ball. Let's see what they can do. Hopefully the momentum's in their favor right now. And he sees McGowan wide open in the middle of the field. He's going to go out 26 to short stick. Great move into the inside, cuts back, finds Vance Acton for a lefty rip.
Ooh.
Just wide. It was a good look. It was unsettled.
Good look, but that Russo kid was following it right away, so I think it was in our favor that it didn't It didn't go close enough to the net. Getting mobbed is Nolan Farina as he drops the ball.
I don't know if the turf's wet or what. It's not even just Farina. Kids are falling left
It's definitely
and right.
not jitters at this point. I will say that. That was a great check by Wesley Lambert at midfield.
That was
the
a
ball's
nice
coming
pop.
right back, but again, we don't have any players there. We got straight Hopkinton players. And another
laser. Go, Tracy. There you go. Good communication by the middies. He's over the field, gets a touch. Marcus Morel is in the box. We got 30 seconds left to go in the half, or the quarter, excuse me. Good dodge by McGowan. Finds Farina. Great rip. They're just not falling today. Just why? That's what it's been all day. Outside pipe, inside pipe. I mean, they just can't connect. They're putting shots up. They're just not getting them.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one here for him to follow up with if he doesn't have a score in the whole game. McGowan chasing, but this kid's got that's
great
gonna be a
defense.
foul. I don't know if that's going to be a foul.
But they're calling it. Oh, it's getting a little chippy now.
And we got Colby Quiet screaming. And it looks like McGowan's going to be getting the penalty on this one.
Wow, I don't like that Colby kid. I don't know what you thought humble meant.
I don't know, just talking to him one-on-one, it wasn't that bad, but
He looks like he's stretching
maybe
or
not. I don't know.
Taunting.
It wasn't a stretch, I'll tell you what.
No, you don't usually stretch like a bird.
Oh, God, okay. Wow, that's what a change of events there. I thought things were happening for Plymouth, but maybe not. Who's in the box right now?
Right now, it is Marcus Morel.
Marcus Morel, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think he can serve time for other people's penalties, and I think it actually was Connor McGowan.
Yeah, because I mean,
Morel
he did
is
trip.
taking the knee.
Looks like we got 3 seconds and counting, and
that will be the end of the third quarter.
quarter. As you can see, Hopkinton got a couple more scores on Plymouth. It's going to be 10-1 Hopkinton going into the fourth quarter. Alrighty, and it looks like we do have the Plymouth faithful is still staying as we have 12 minutes remaining in this game. Even though Plymouth is down by 9, the score is 10-1 Hopkinton. But it looks like another, wow, that was a fast shot by Colby Quiet. Kid's got 5 on the day with 3 assists. So,
yeah, I mean, this second half has been tough to watch because there's been so many opportunities, but Plymouth has just not been able to, they can't take advantage of the open man, the clears. They have man up, like right now. I mean, I want to see Pete Winstead do it.
Look at this Colby Quiet kid, comes out of nowhere.
And that's what I'm saying. Hopkinton has
Honestly,
the
I think
hustle.
that's just the gift, the heredity gift given speed that kid has gotten.
Yeah.
I think he's just way faster than any other kid on this field right now.
I mean, being the second child, would you say that second child technically be more athletic, better looking, smarter than the first child?
Well, you being the second child, too. I don't know. If I have a brother, I say you can't compare us because we are just totally 2 different people.
Yeah, I have to agree on that.
As you are with yours. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this Carter Quiet kid also has a goal on the day. I mean, maybe his brother's just stealing the show. Oh, nice little bounce.
Nice rip by Farina.
But it's going to end up being Bobcats ball here over by X. See if they can get something going. I mean, get a couple goals, say you went down with a fight, but as of right now, there is no fight to be had.
Oh, Zach,
huge.
That's the one,
that is Colby Quiet right there. That is a headshot. A little high for a check. It looks like it's going to be man down for Hopkinton. See if, and I wouldn't be surprised. Is that locked?
I think so because it was to the head, but we'll see. But you know what? They're up 9. It's the fourth quarter, 10.5 left, and they're taking shots like that. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
I can't agree any further with that. I mean, if you're up 9 goals, I mean, just go with the flow. Not to be like,
don't play soft, but play by the rules. Sportsmanship.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe they don't teach that in Hopkinton. It's different everywhere you go.
Steep, very steep comment there, Matt. But we'll go with it. We'll roll with it. We'll see what Plymouth can do here. Man down situation. Last man down situation, they didn't really do anything with it. So let's see if anything is better than nothing at this point.
Looks like Farina's going to get a look from the wing.
Gosh.
But just can't hold on to the pass. And it's going to go out of bounds, and now it's Hopkinton
All I'm
ball.
saying is I don't want to see Farina after this game. He will not be having it. Yeah, he's already liquored up and mad right now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be a wild
Another
pass.
turnover. It's going back to Plymouth. But, I mean, known these guys for so long, been playing with them since I don't know when, and I don't think they deserve to go down like this. But it's not anyone's one fault. It's as a team, they weren't playing.
Yeah, because they weren't playing how they usually play all season. Usually you see a nice determined offense. As you get one more score by Marcus Morrell, getting the Morrell up. Kids are.
That's Connor McGowan's second assist of the game.
Connor McGowan's second assist. Diminishes the lead by 8. And Plymouth is up and rallying. Looking at the Plymouth crowd here, I don't know. Let's see what happens with it. That's exactly what you want to hear and see. Looks like it wasn't a locked penalty, though.
Oh. Yeah, but, I mean, just as we were talking about the team, not putting in effort, I mean, I love to see the energy. They're down 8, putting a goal, and they're still absolutely hype. And that's the energy you need to have.
On top of the crowd still on with it, and it looks like it wasn't a locked-in penalty because we got Colby Quiet taking the face right now, maybe trying to take lead again. The kid was out for a little bit, and he's already down 1, then he left it. So see how he reacts to it.
Looks like Connor McGowan's back at the face with Sawyer Wilcox at each wing with
and it's going to come up Johnson. Quiet. Try to check it was McGowan. But
slap check from Josh Johnson. And, man, that kid is quick. And a great save by Chris Patino.
Wow. But BTB shot by
Swiss. Guess who?
How do you say his name again?
Sawitsky
is up and at him as he scores the second of the day.
Cleaning up on the crease.
As soon as Plymouth trying to get back at it, Hopkins smacks him right back in the face, and it looks like they're back down 9. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, wow. They just
totally agree,
they can't get lucky. They can't get lucky. They can't. Nothing's going their way right now. I mean, every time they get a goal, they're answering the call.
Everything is in Hopkinton's favor. I would say every single kid on the Hopkinton roster definitely put a spoon in the freezer.
Oh, yeah. This is an absolute snow day. And Connor McGowan was just fighting off the Hopkinton defense.
As it comes back.
Wow, defensive player of the year racing up. I haven't seen that speed yet. But
these kids are ripping. I don't know. What are they feeding these kids in Hopkinton, New Hampshire? I don't know.
Their preseason must be
I don't
rigorous.
know. I'm talking Wheaties. I'm talking protein. I'm talking carbs. These kids are getting it all right now as it comes up Plymouth's ball. I'm astonished by the speed, the agility of Hopkinton. I thought we are a very athletic team as Plymouth, but these kids are literally outrunning everybody that we got.
Yeah, and just on a side note, it looks like quiet parents are not being so quiet as they're yelling at the refs. Absolutely uproar. Apparently we missed something on the clear, but maybe unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. A little bit of exchange of words with the crowd here. Maybe we should try to get a post-game interview with the crowd. I don't know. Maybe let's try to see both sides, how they thought the game was going to happen. I don't know. That's going to be up in the air.
Yeah, I don't know. That's risky.
Maybe interview the quiet parents.
They'd probably be a little quiet. I don't know. But
what are you feeding these kids?
Unreal. Wow, beautiful save by Chris Pine. I mean, if there's anyone keeping this team in it, it's him. He's been relentless on the crease.
I totally agree. As it looks like we're gonna try to have a clear. This
a great check by Max Homer.
This Laconia turf has got a curse on Plymouth players right now as we keep tripping and falling. We can't get across midfield.
Yeah, if I recall, the last time we were here, it was 2 years ago, my sophomore year. No, excuse me, my junior year.
Oh yeah, my sophomore year.
Yeah, you played that year. I remember that, and we were playing Pelham in the semifinals, and we lost 4, and it was thundering, raining. And the rain delays in the middle of the game, it just was not our atmosphere.
It was not, and as Farina trying to get a goal to end his senior season here would be more than a blessing. I don't know if it's just me, but he's not even looking that fast right now. I mean, I don't know. Is that just me or the quiet kids just?
They're quieting him down for sure.
It's just
it's not what you want to see out of you got to say he's the best player on the team. He's a great leader, but. He's just not feeling
outmatched. He's also outmatched right now.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
I feel like at this point I can say that.
Yeah, I mean Donahue, number 10, he has been an absolute stud all game. Got to give it to him.
Intercepting almost every pass that Farina throws. I mean, bodying him, checking him every time. I mean, I don't know. I would say that they locked him down, and that's what locked Plymouth down.
Yeah, you got to give him a hand for it. I mean, I don't like the kid, but love his game.
I don't like the kid. He's got personal issues with me.
I mean, if I met him off the field, we wouldn't be friends, but
yeah, but like
if I was on his team, I would enjoy it.
Yeah, I would too.
I would trust him.
I would say I'm moving to Hopkinton next year and try to breed my own family to see what they are feeding down there.
Yeah, I mean, something's in the water.
These kids are Olympians. I just don't know what is going on right now.
Lots of pregame workout.
It's creatine. What is it these days? I don't know.
Lots of that sugar. Lots of sugar.
And Plymouth can't even get a pass out right now, and we're playing sloppy. And with 6:37 remaining, and these seniors game right now, you would think they're playing a little bit more with heart. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. It really is. I mean, even we feel pressured with Laconia coaches coming in and out of our room.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we got a knife to our backs right now as we are still filming. Maybe that's just the aura of this entire.
Plymouth Lacrosse, Plymouth Pemi TV.
This all wraps around right back to Laconia.
I mean, jeez, it's written all over the field.
But kind of recapping as the last final 6 minutes or so come down. It's going to come down fairly quick as Hopkins is going to try to hold the ball for as long as they can. Or maybe this cross kids. Oh my gosh!
Great hit by Wesley Lambert.
Biggest hit of the game, I would say.
Absolute blow up.
Anybody know who that was?
Wesley Lambert.
Yeah, I know. Who did he hit?
I think he hit number 18. Number 18, Jackson Locke.
Very unfortunate. If you're going to throw a hit like that, it better be somebody that you meant it for. I don't know. See, that's not really the Plymouth way that we go out. We usually go out with class. But as you can see, the anger has gone up to us, and it's only feeding the Hopkinton team and sideline.
Emotions are high. You got to control yourself, but it's a tough situation to be in. I'm sure Wesley, number 18, he did not want to be down 9 goals with 6 minutes left in his season. But
as a senior, that's tough to take. I would say, he's played a very big role this year. That's a tough time. But Plymouth's going to be man down here as Hopkinton is going to grab the ball and possibly get another score on, make this lead a little bit even more. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's a very physical ball right now. It's being really dragged out. As you can see, these last final minutes or so has been felt like forever. Third quarter flew by.
Yeah, these guys just got to leave it all out there at this point. They're making subs. Coach Malsov, one thing I credit him to is that he likes to get everyone on the field, but at this point in the season, let the seniors play the game out. The rest of the kids they have next year, they have the year after that. But these guys, especially some of these kids, will not be playing.
Yeah.
Like myself, another sport for competitively for a while now. But another great save by Chris Patno then. Man, I got to give it to him. He's had an excellent playoff game. Yes, he has put away 11, but compared to what he's saved, he's having a beautiful game. And not a lot of help from the defense. He's held his own. And as Cody Bannon comes down the field, they're going to get a touch from Marcus Morell. And I don't know. Nolan Farina's been pretty quiet all day, and it is possibly his last game. And I just want to see him put at least one in the bag.
Yeah, at least one in the bag. I don't know. The kid was averaging like 2 or 3 a game. It's sad to see such a great team go down in such a poor way. Farina's trying his very best to put anything. He's putting his body out on the floor. But I would say this game has been nothing but a little bit of a disappointment for on the Plymouth side of things. You really hoped of it to be a lot closer of a game, and I know that for the seniors. Even the seniors thought this would have been like a 1-2 score game. Any thoughts on that, Matt?
Yeah, based on what we've seen today, I really think it could have been, because what you're watching right now and what you've seen for the last hour is not Plymouth Lacrosse. Obviously it's too late now, which it's sad to say, but had Plymouth been playing at their top gear, full speed all game, wow, I totally agree. 1-2 goal game, maybe even in favor of Plymouth.
And again, I would like to apologize to the viewers for maybe getting their hopes up about Connor Nolan coming on for a interview. He didn't know what he was signing up for, obviously, and he felt very pressured and wasn't really feeling the interview. And we told him as gracefully as we could that it was okay, Connor. We don't take it to heart. And our best wishes to Connor Nolan as he goes into his junior year at Keene State. Ooh, and a very good shot.
Sky high bounce. I mean, I'll tell you, you couldn't do that on grass.
Who smacked who?
It looks like Wesley Lambert's. Oh, Josh Johnson slipped and took out 11. I mean, knowing these short-tempered.
Oh, and it looks like they gave a little bit of high five.
Wow.
That's the sportsmanship we like to see.
That's what we've been looking for. Not something you see at Hopkinton usually.
Usually, some of that Southern style. I don't know, something about it.
They're just, heated people. Busy lives down by the border.
Yeah, down by the border.
Stressful
up here,
environments.
A little bit more liberal.
Yeah, we get the woods, we get the lake, we
we get
relax.
the woods.
Maybe a late McDonald's run.
Yeah, we got that up here, and these guys.
See, there they are. There they are.
Whose parents?
I mean, if you can't hear it now, you'll be able to hear it.
Whose parents are that? 26. Come on, write them down. We got
Sinros.
Pete Sintros. I believe that's Russian.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely rushing to get this game over with.
Oh, yes. Very good one. Very good, Matt. We'd like to have a very warm thank you to our cameraman, Zach Kittel. Kid's been doing this. He's a veteran. Been doing it for a long time, and it's good to see him back on the sticks, working the camera angles. So we'd like to thank him for that and his generous volunteers.
A call for a ward, and so Plymouth's going to get the ball. And it looks like Vance Acton, 17, is coming up the middle for a clear. And I'll tell you what, these guys are sprinting, and I like to see it. I like to see it late in this game with a score like this.
Never say never. You can get no, I'm not even going to say that at this point. But furthermore, oh my gosh, and Hopkinton almost actually helped Plymouth out by pushing the ball out of the guy's stick into the goal. That's what it looked like. And it's going to stay Plymouth's ball as they are getting manhandled at possession. And wow, bodies are flying. I'm just saying, Hopkinton is made of strictly protein, steel, possible steroids, but legal ones.
Yeah, we'd have to check with the NHIAA.
But legal ones, of course. I don't know what that entails. Maybe milk.
Milk.
These kids are getting their calcium.
Ovaltine. Lemonade. All great pregame drinks.
Lemonade, pickle juice. I know that's high in electrolytes.
Chocolate milk's great for postgame.
Yeah, and I'm sure they got all kinds of chocolate
And look
milk.
at this. Senior Pat Lillicox, number 24.
Pat Lillicox will be taking
first appearance.
And he is running, folks. He is going for gold as we speak. Farina not having it.
A great switch with Farina.
Great switch. As it comes up, Vance Acton with the shot, and it is high.
And a great chase by Pat Lillicox, and Plymouth's going to hold on to the ball.
And then it looks like it's going to be Plymouth. I would like to see how Hopkinton plays this.
Great pass by Pat Lillicox. Will he get his first assist? Great save by
Wow,
goalie.
that could have been Pat Lillicox assist there. And Nolan Farina is on the ground looking hopelessly as he gets helped up by Pat Lillicox.
Great team pair he is.
And, winding down, 48 seconds left. It's coming back, Plymouth. It's coming back. Do they give it to us? I don't know. They're gonna have the best effort. Ooh, and I swear it's this.
Man, I would have called
Laconia
that.
turf. I swear.
It's slippery. I mean,
this is bad juju.
Is slippery, dude.
Straight bad juju for Plymouth Regional High School. Connor McGowan maybe trying to wind it out here. Nolan Farina, as of now, is going to graduate or end his high school lacrosse career here at Plymouth with no goal. 20 seconds left. I don't know.
It's not over yet.
Never say never.
I mean, right now, Pat Lillicox could be looking at his first goal of the season. But passes it off to Farina, and with 17 seconds left, I think he's looking for a score. I don't think he wants to end this game on a bad note. I mean, here he is coming out of dodge. That hesitation has been his move all year.
I don't even see it. And, we got 5.5 seconds left in these kids' careers, and I'd like to say it's coming up.
Wow.
It's coming up, Hopkinton. and Hopkinton's going to win this one 11-2 as the kids rush the field, and that is going to be the end of the careers for Plymouth seniors. I would like to say thank you to the Laconia High School staff and support for the field and the press box. Everything, a little bit of recap. I would like to say Hopkinton outplayed Plymouth today. Speed-wise, agility, they had more players ready to go. Thank you to the Plymouth faithful, though, as they did stay for the whole game, through the thick and thin. Rosner, any other comments before we close?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely spectacular season for Plymouth. Maybe it is the curse. Semifinals have been the stopping point for a lot of seasons. But got to give it to Hopkinton. Outplayed them on every side of the ball today. And good luck, Laconia.
Yeah, good luck, Laconia. Versus Hopkinton. It's going to be the finals at Bill Ball Stadium. And to close everything for Penny Baker TV Sports, we will be back in the fall. We got football, we got field hockey, and both soccers. And we'd like to thank you, viewers, for staying with us in this game and watching the seniors complete their season. Thank you very much. Penny Baker TV out.